Hi, welcome to Claudia's Creations. I'm Claudia, and today we're doing day 5 of the 12 Days of Christmas collaboration. And yes, it's all about snowmen. My favorite winter decor, snowman. I'm so excited. And today I have a very creative idea that I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, let me tell you about this collaboration. It is hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace and Jackie from Crafting and Mimi's World. And it's the 12 days of Christmas. And they do a different theme every day for 12 days. And different crafters will be in this playlist. I'm one of them. So check out the description the box below for the playlist so you can watch them. Now let's get on with our project. Here, you don't know what to do with your leftover stackable pumpkins you went and you bought and you never used? Well, here's an idea. You can make a snowman with it. Very easy. Here I show you that I stack them up, okay? And I grab my little container of spackle. I have a really big 5-gallon bucket of spackle, and you could use any lightweight spackle for crafting, okay? It's the same thing as the DAP that the Dollar Tree used to sell. The lighter the weight, the better it is, okay? And, because then it's nice and fluffy. All right, now here I take white paint and I mix in 3 tablespoons of the spackle with it. And I mix it up really good, okay? And then let me see. I think I don't put any more spackle at this time. No, okay. And then I take a paintbrush, a nice big one, not a tiny one, like a mid-sized one, and I just paint it, okay? Because at this moment right now, the paint and the spackle isn't really thick. It's thick, but not as thick as it's gonna get, okay? So here I go and I'm stirring it up and I'm putting in another 2 tablespoons of spackle because now I want it thicker. Because the reason why I just painted it with the thickness that it was before was just so I have something for it to cling on to. Now I'm gonna paint it on nice and thick. You see, it looks almost like whipped cream. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And you're gonna do this time, let it dry, and then you're gonna do it one more time after that. Okay? And I just show you only up to this part. I don't keep you on watching me just paint this. I know that would bore you. Okay, there it goes. And that's after it was painted with the 2 coats. And you see how it's nice and thick? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of that. Nice and thick, all crazy like that, because snowmen aren't smooth, right? And it doesn't have to be smooth. And by now, it's because of the caulking. I mean, because of the spackle, it is thicker. Okay, so we're gonna take the faux snow, and you could buy some at Dollar Tree, Walmart, anywhere. I got that big bag on Amazon, I think it was. And this is what it's gonna look like after you do that all over. Look at that. Doesn't that look like real snow? Yeah, and it feels like it too. Like when you were playing with it and patting it, like I just did there, it felt like I had real snow, like when it's still a little bit soft. Yeah, so there it is. And then I'm going to set it to the side to dry for while I work on the next step, okay? And that's what I'm explaining to you here. All right. So now I got these rollers. I got those at Dollar Tree. Okay. And they're amazing. If you have them at your Dollar Tree, get them because they're amazing. You could use them for many things, especially that size foam. Oh my goodness. Like, this was the best creation ever. Whenever I see them at my store, I grab them. I grab almost all of them. Okay. So there, I just bend it like in a C shape. And then the top part, I take it and I cut off that foam. I saved that little piece of foam, by the way. And then we're going to cover this. This is going to be their arms, okay? We're going to cover this up with the same spackle, the same snow. We're going to do the same thing, okay? But I'm going to leave it in the dish. And I don't put any on the bottom part, okay? Because that's going to be like the cupping, like the hand part of it, okay? So... and there it is, all done. And then we're going to get the snow. Any moment here, there it goes. And then I just roll it in the snow. Like if you were rolling pork chops or something in the breading. It's kind of like the same basic idea, okay? All right. I set it to the side. Okay. I am so sorry. I had a couple mishaps here with this video. I lost footage there, okay? Now, let me explain what's going on here first. There I'm putting the material together that I am going to be wrapping the St. Patty's hat, okay? I had a lot of problems taking that... garland off of it. Oh my goodness, that was horrific. Took me almost 20 minutes to get that off. Here I'm cutting 5 inches of this material, okay, which I'm going to be wrapping around this plastic form, okay, of a top hat. Now let me quickly explain what happened. I lost a recording of me putting holes in the side of the snowman where I attach the arms, okay? All I do is take the hot glue gun, go on the side, and burn holes in the side and put the arms in there and glue them on. That's all I do, okay? Now, back to this here. I'm taking that fabric and I'm gluing just the bottom part of the hat because remember the hat goes from skinnier to wider and it is a whole mess. I mean, you'll see here I am gluing this and it's giving me so many problems. I cut some of the fabric off and leave about an inch and then I fold it over and there, as you see, I glue it on. It's really thick. But you see there, watch. You see that? That glue all seeping out. Oh my goodness, this hat started becoming a true mess. And then I take and cut the top part and start doing the notches and putting and tucking the notches in. Because I like my stuff finished and I like my stuff to be clean so it looks professional. And I'm really not happy with this hat. Really not happy. And I'm putting this together and I'm just like, I just continue. I says, wow, us crafters always figure something out, right? And I'm upset because this glue is just getting everywhere. I hate this glue gun. I mean, ever since I had this glue gun, I fight with glue hairs all the time. I hate it. Now here I'm using them circles that I've been recommending to all you crafters. You need to have this. They sell them at Dollar Tree. And they're to measure balloons. They're in the party section. Yeah, they cost $1.75, but you know what? It saves you a headache because you can measure perfect circles from an inch all the way to 12 inches, okay? It's an amazing tool to have. So here, you see all that glue? I figure, oh, I'll remedy it. I'll put yarn all around the top half and you won't see it. Oh, no, you see the glue still. It comes right through the yarn. I'm frustrated at this point. I'm like ready to throw this hat away and try to figure out something else. And I'm like, no, I can't give up. So I take it and I cut the circle for the bottom. So here comes another issue. When I cut the bottom, you see that circle in the middle? Okay, perfect. It's the perfect size of the circle on the bottom, not the brim, not the top part of the brim. It's wider because the whole expands wider because it's the top hat. So it doesn't fit. I even take this inner circle and trim it. And you'll see that here that I do that. There you go. I trim it to see if it fits. Nope, still don't fit. I said, you know what? I'm just going to glue it on anyways and just put a patch. We'll figure out how to fix that too, right? So I'm sitting there. I put a patch, glue that on. Then I take a pick and I trim the pick. I glue that on. And then I take a pine cone, some extra pine cones that I had left over from the fall stuff, and I add that to the pick. I'm ahead of myself here. I'm there telling you. I'm not even looking at what I'm still here putting the brim on together, huh? All right. So yeah, all I do is just trim that, and then I take the pick and add the pick on and do. Oh no, I forget. I put the black and red ribbon for the band of the hat. Okay, and I really don't like black and red. I don't even know where this ribbon came from, but I used it. A lot of people like it. I'm not too fond of the colors black and red together. Don't like it. But here now I'm putting the pick on. So I'm a whole hot mess here. I'm still a hot mess. So I think all us crafters are hot messes at one point or another, huh? So then I just put this pick in here. I glue it on with hot glue. And then where do snowmen be? In the snow, right? So there you go. There goes my super remedy. Yes, I take puff paint and put puff paint everywhere. So the hat has snow everywhere and it fixes the hat and actually looks really, really super cute. Okay, I love the hat. So then here I got the eyeballs. I set them to the side. I had these eyeballs like for 1,000 years. I swear I have them forever. And I have a ton of them. And I just clip the back of that and that's what I'm going to glue on. I take foam clay and make a carrot. Well, his nose. And I take the pumpkin orange, okay, and paint that color. And then I take the burnt umber and do the little lines, like carrots have. Do that. And then I set that to the side to dry. Then I take the Merry Christmas and I get it from Deco Art, the True Red, paint Merry Christmas in that. Take the hollies and paint them Kelly Green from Apple Barrel. Okay. And I paint them. And this is, if I sound like sarcastic, is because this is the 5th time I'm doing this voiceover. Yeah. I try to find that clip, try to see if I could recover it. But when I emptied my trash out, I emptied it completely forever. So I couldn't get it. Okay, so I do this voiceover because over and over because it was crazy. But here, I'm going to let you listen to music while you watch me decorate the snowman. Have fun, okay? turned out so adorable. Look at him. Then I said, put the hat on. And yes, he's so adorable. Sorry about the mess there in the background, but I'm crafting away. My office looks like a hurricane hit it. Yes, I'm crafting and crafting and crafting. And that's what I've been doing, nothing but crafting. So there he is, all cute and handsome, just for you guys. I want to say thank you so much for sitting here and putting up with me and my shenanigans and my craziness. I want to say thank you so much. And here is the final reveal. And I want to let you know that there's going to be a playlist, okay, that you can watch, all right? And it's with several very talented creators, okay, in this collaboration. And also in the description box below, you'll be able to see that playlist, and you'll be able to see both of the hostesses links to their channel. Check them out. They're amazing. They're great. I been watching them for a million years too. They're amazing crafters. I want to say thank you so much for being a part of me, because without you, there wouldn't be a me here on YouTube, and I appreciate you. And not only I'm asking that if you can like, share, but I also have Buy Me a Coffee. Here is a QR code. You can scan it at any time. If you would like to do any donations, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can do it that way. Or you can go into the description box below, and I have my Cashapp there. I also have my email there. If you want to contact me to send me stuff, contact me on my email. I check my email every day, and I'll send you an address to where you can send the stuff. So once again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the playlist. And I'll see you tomorrow with the new craft for tomorrow. You're gonna like it. It's a lot of fun. See you tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Bye-bye.